Rob Liefeld doesn't like Batman.
Do you think that like people keep doing homage covers to Absolute Batman for Rob Liefeld's comics to spite Rob Liefeld? Do you think that's why we keep getting like Youngblood had one and Bad Rock had one, and like those are both Rob Liefeld?
It's all poking fun at him.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like just trying to goad him a little bit.
Yeah, look, fucking Brian over here was like, you know what, Rob Liefeld, fuck you.
Well, I think I found the name of the episode is Goading Rob Liefeld.
Goading Rob Liefeld, dude. People are,
I guess,
fucking all over his ass lately, man.
What I agree. It is a little not unprecedented, but I do wonder what the change was. Was it the interview on that podcast where he's just like, fuck Batman, I don't like him? Or
I think people finally started to see that, like, that egotistical side of him, where he's
right.
like, I'm the god of all comics kind of ideal.
I wonder if it's also because, like, because he's done DC books before. He's done Marvel books before. And obviously he does Image books. But yeah, I wonder if there is like some sort of bad blood between him and DC.
Oh, absolutely. There's some bad blood between him and Marvel, I think.
And so, yeah, I mean, I believe that.
Probably DC with the way he reacted to the Absolute Batman thing.
Right.
I think he just doesn't like Batman either. Like on a podcast, I think he's very open against like, oh, fuck Batman.
I'm okay with somebody not liking Batman just because it doesn't jive with them. Like, that's perfectly fine, of course. Yeah. But I'm sure that there are plenty artists who would not mind working on an IP that is that huge, even if they're big, just to put their spin on it, kind of thing. Well, just to like maybe make it a character that they would appreciate more.
The fact that like he blocks people for talking about it, and
like, does he really?
Yeah, if you're on like one of his whatnot streams or whatever, and you talk about Absolute Batman, he blocks you.
Is that just because I wonder if he's just like tired of Absolute Batman
he probably
in general, as opposed
to
then,
just Batman. You see these things where he's like editing his own fucking videos to repost from like way long time ago to make himself look better, and then there's like him going to the other co-creator of Deadpool wearing a mask and like asking that guy's opinions on Rob Liefeld, and that dude sucking Rob's dick so hard, and it's just like, man, this is all just like hyping yourself up when you don't really need to do that, because yes, you are Rob Liefeld.
Right.
So this like weird ego thing trip that he's on all of a sudden.
I think that certain people of that caliber, of that like history, I guess, I look at them almost like I look at surgeons at work. Like, people get all over them because they have like a god complex, like an egotistical complex. And I feel like to a certain degree, you kind of have to.
You know who doesn't?
Well, are you going to say Brett Bean?
Jim Lee.
Oh, Jim Lee. Yes, but I wonder if like in the back of his head, he's like, yeah, I'm fucking Jim Lee. Like,
probably.
He understands. Like, people handle it different, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have an ego.
But do you see Jim Lee going on podcasts or streams and blocking people and like losing their fucking mind? No, Jim Lee's cool as fuck and chills. And
that we see, right? It could just be a fact that he just doesn't
to himself.
Right. Yeah. But on the he could very well have a very long list of blocked people, and I wouldn't blame him if he did, because
he's Jim Lee. He earned
people
it.
Probably
same
don't
thing
like
with Rob Liefeld.
He
earned like where he's at.
Right.
Bob McFarlane unfortunately earned where he's at. But
you'll go super hard in on McFarlane, but not on Liefeld.
Oh, dude, no. Liefeld's ego fucking pisses me off like so much.
Right. All right, so I guess
But
the obvious question for me to ask you is which would you be most likely to have on the show if you had your choice between Liefeld and McFarlane?
which one am I less likely to piss off? It's probably no, neither. Because like they equally do shit that's so irritating.
Everybody does shit that's irritating to you.
Yeah,
Everybody does
well,
shit that's irritating to
look,
me.
man, like I love Spawn. Like, don't get me wrong, Spawn's great, and I
Uh-huh.
appreciate Todd McFarlane giving that to the world, and I like Venom, and it's like,
I still think he serves a purpose still.
yeah, but
Even if it's in shitty toys,
the
he
toy
serves a
line pisses
purpose.
me off so much. It pisses me off so much, and then like his lackadaisical approach to fucking art now, where it just doesn't seem like he cares as much anymore. That's kind of a bummer. Um, at least Rob Liefeld improved from the Captain America drawing of Deathstroke. Like learned to draw feet
The one
and
where
things
he
like that.
replied, he was like, I made enough to buy a house off of that.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, that doesn't mean it's good. I mean,
Right.
Salvador Dali was a dick and his paintings sucked, but he still made a fortune.
Right. Because somebody appreciates it. I mean, that's the thing
Yeah,
about art, right? Like everybody has it's like porn. There's a little something for everyone, you
yeah.
know.
Same
Yeah,
with
wow.
Picasso. Picasso was a
That's
terrible person that made terrible bullshit and um made billions. So
true. Very, very true. Well, Paul, before we get super into the nitty-gritty, the meat and the potatoes of
I
this
like
here
potatoes.
episode number 38. I try not to play that card every single time. I feel like every time I'm like 30 whatever 927.
Just start saying random numbers and gaslight the audience. Be like, welcome to
Yeah.
episode 98. And they're like,
It
wait,
is
whoa.
episode 38. Um so I was right. Um yeah, first and foremost, thank you for everybody for liking, subscribing, sharing, arguing, blocking. What else could they have done? Long pressing on the YouTube video and hitting do not like or do not suggest. Yes, thank you for doing all that. I guess maybe
Thank you for
no.
unsubscribing.
Hit the like and the subscribe. We are almost at 60
Ooh,
subscribers on, or no, we've crossed 60 subscribers on YouTube. So the road to 100 is
hell yeah.
very much getting closer. Um,
Paved with degenerates.
Paved with all of you beautiful degenerates.
Bricks made of ice
Um,
cream.
I've gotten more merch and whatnot in for our show at Chattanooga Comic Con in November. Be sure to check that out. Link in the
Hell
description.
yeah.
Join the Discord, get in on the chat, the chatty chat. And
Yeah.
shout out again once absolutely for Ryrit, because he's a psychopath who's listening to this probably
That
on the
just
road.
enjoys the show too much.
Yeah, I think it's because he feels like he's in the conversation, and he very much is, with two friends of his that are also ADHD riddled and
Nice.
go off on tangents and have a hard time like staying on the path. Either that, or it's
Right.
just because we're very unrefined. As much as I'd
Right.
like to refine it,
I'm gonna need you to
you pull
stop
me back.
beating your schmeat while you're listening to this. All right. You gotta take
No,
a break.
no,
You gotta take a
beat your
break.
schmeat.
Small break. A little break.
A little
Not a
break,
big break.
not a big one, just a
A
small
little
one.
Kit Kat. You only need the left, the right
Like a
side.
Ryrit, I met him once. He was a good guy.
Best
But
guy.
yeah,
The only
best
guy.
guy.
There's no other guys. It's just
No other
Ryrit.
guys. God. Um That's terrible.
Oh man.
Um I'm tempted to find somebody on Fiverr that does a President Trump
Can we get a
impersonation.
president that sounds normal ever? Every
Yeah, what are you talking
fucking
about?
one of them has had a weird fucking like cadence or accent or fucking
I don't think
God,
Obama had a weird cadence or accent.
he sounded like a fucking pilot. He'd be like, "My fellow Americans, I come
So,
before you today."
what?
Yeah,
A
he would,
pilot. So well
yeah,
spoken.
like a
Uh,
fucking where he does that, like, "Thank you for flying with us today."
we say 4,900 times in a 2-hour
Dude,
podcast.
I'm telling you, Obama had a very mellow passenger pilot way of talking. Go back and listen to some of his stuff. That's probably the most normal though. Or it's better than JFK or fucking
You're a fucking psychopath.
that
Anyways, Ryrit,
Bostonian fucking bullshit
much
act.
appreciated for your continued support of the show. And I bring you up once again because your package, I've got a notification, is being prepared and shipped today from Lost Boys. And we got 2 of them. I used it, and I bought a second one to send to Paul. So we are both going to have a what's in the box with the mystery bag, mystery box, or whatever
Mystery
from
Boys.
Lost Boy Comics, which is interesting. I've been really curious about how legit they are. So when they come in and we
You
open them
might
on the
have
show,
made us customers for these.
maybe. Maybe. I don't know Charlie, the owner of Lost Boys, but he is in the Facebook group and he responds to people asking questions about it. Personally, I don't understand how he fucking makes money because I don't know if you're familiar with the shop, but he has these mystery boxes. The cheapest one is like $39, okay?
Okay.
And you get one graded book. Okay. It can
Okay.
be a 9.9. It's guaranteed at least 9.8. And
Cool.
occasionally there's like all kinds of weird shit in there, like incentive variants
It's
and
just like a
whatever.
weird book.
Right. Like it's just a random ass book. So because it's a mystery box, like that's kind of the point. But it's $40. You're guaranteed to spend more than $40 to get a book and to send it off to get graded.
I
It's
wonder
like
if it's books that were like sold back in or traded back in or something like that. You know what I mean?
That I don't know. And I do know that dealers do get like bulk discounts if they send in like 50, 60, 100, whatever books to CGC. So I
Like
wonder if he's like playing with the margins there. And I do know that he also sells specific books. Like you can go on there and get like incentive variants or
This is
exclusives or
a
whatever.
comic
And
book podcast. We can't talk about finances. You're gonna give me a headache.
it's about comics.
Yeah, but it's finances in comics. Nobody wants to talk about the money they spend on comics. Nobody. I already
But yeah,
spent $30 this
I
week, and I haven't even been to the store.
the the tism scratch that I have is wondering how he makes money. But
Robert's fucking numbers guy, and I hate it.
we I threw in some cash and we're getting the $100 box, which is 2 graded books. One of them is, I think one of them's guaranteed to be at least, or it's like a chase or exclusive or incentive or something along those lines. There's something special about it. Or maybe it can be like a 9.9 or something like that. But anyways, I thought it'd be cool because you don't have any graded books, right? I know. That's not the point, you fucking asshole.
No, I don't have any graded books.
God. Jesus. Lord. Anyways. Much appreciation.
I did
bro.
almost order the 9 point something Absolute Catwoman number 3, the Absolute Batman homage cover, but I didn't want to spend that much.
Yeah, I mean, you would definitely be spending a lot of money for that, dude. I've gotten a number. Actually, speaking of which, I picked this bad boy up. It's a signed Daredevil number 1 from Stephanie Phillips. This one is a C2E2 exclusive. Trying to not get the glare on there. Yeah, it's the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. Anyways, little signed 9.8, but I got that one off of the old Bay of E. Now I've come to the conclusion that if I find a book that is on eBay that is at or less than what I think I would spend to get the book done myself, I'm going to put in a bid. I got the first appearance of Tim Drake as Batman or as Robin for like $30. I was like, okay, somebody took a bath on this and it's not me. So, hey. But
It
yeah.
looks like the trade dress CGC 9.8 for the Absolute Catwoman is $79.99.
I mean, that's not really that bad, but I don't know if I would. It's not a key unless you were just in love with that cover for some reason.
Oh, it's an Absolute Batman homage.
Right.
And then
So,
looks like
it's not a bad
for
price,
Batman Day, Clayman is doing another Japanese variant for #1.
Nah, that makes sense. That checks out.
It looks kind of cool.
Well, it's a Clayman, so I would imagine so.
He's a Clayman.
But yeah.
Winder. Welcome to the window of
Pee,
my
pee, paw, paw,
soul.
poo, poo,
There it is.
poo. Hey, that actually does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love the little affirm banner across the
Don't worry
bottom.
about how I pay for things. Don't you worry about that, you sweet baby child. I'll pay for shit how I want to pay for shit. If I want to order that Clayman book for $1 billion, I'll pay it off with a firm. I'm probably not for $1 billion. That's a crazy amount.
That would be infernal or be crazy. Paul, I wanted to bring up. I shared it in the Discord, but I did a little bit more deep diving, so I have to bring it up here a bit more because it's just fucking hilarious to me.
Okay.
When we were talking about we were talking about GI Joe and Cobra like having benefits in a 401k and all that.
Yeah.
Somebody made a comment, but somebody left a screenshot or dropped a screenshot of Cobra
Oh,
henchman
yeah.
in
I think you showed me that.
the fucking unemployment line.
Yeah.
The best part about this is they did their due diligence and they supplied information on it on the episode, which of course I did what I was supposed to do. And I looked up this episode.
Amazing.
So the name of the episode is called Cold Slither. It's from 1985, as per usual for GI Joe. It original air date was December 2nd, 1985. And this is the plot. The plot is fucking great. It says, while standing by Firefly in the desert, Major Blood yells at the Cobra agents unloading 3 moving vans to be careful while placing boxes of merchandise in a cave, since the loot is for funding of Cobra's next fiscal year.
And obviously, things go wrong.
Yep. Cover Girl, who is driving an AWE Striker, finds the cave and tells Gung Ho, who is riding with her and armed with the vehicle's cannon, to remind her to thank intelligence. To thank intelligence for the accurate information about Cobra, the Joe's attack, and with the help of Ace in the seat of a Sky Striker, a Slugger, and several generic Joes, Cobra quickly is defeated. Major Blood slips away, drives off into the desert on a Cobra ferret, and abandons Firefly, who calls the eye patch wearing mercenary a quote errand boy before dashing off into the desert himself. Cover Girl, Thunder, and Dusty enter the cave, shocked by the vast fortune stolen by Cobra. Tomax and Zalmont, dressed in their business suits, explained to Cobra Commander that he is broke due to the raid by the Joes. Cobra Commander pounds the meeting table in the extensive Enterprise office in disbelief and yells that the situation is impossible since he controls the largest criminal organization in the world. But the owners of Extensive Enterprise explain Cobra is no longer the largest criminal organization since all of his employees have filed for
The
unemployment
IRS
benefits.
is. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's first of all, that's a crazy plot for an 80s kids cartoon. Like that's wild. Second of all, none of them came in plain clothes to social services.
Yeah, no, they're all dressed in their quote unquote large criminal organization uniform.
So to answer my question, which was obviously Cobra Commander has to have investments somewhere, he doesn't.
I guess, yeah, he just runs everything off of loot and merchandise
off
that they've
of
stolen.
fucking like pirate gold he has in a cave somewhere.
The next sentence in this description of the plot says the two Crimson Guard commanders, talking about Tomax and Zalmont, which is the same name just backwards.
Yeah, they're twins.
Also state that Cobra Commander's creditors are demanding that he delivers 200 million in 48 hours. So he has creditors. So it tells me also that Cobra Commander has a mixture
organization, but he claims it's a criminal organization, but obviously not that criminal because they have to be reporting this to the government for the employees to be picking up unemployment. Right? They have to be paying their taxes.
Right, that's what makes me think.
The second question is what desert are they operating out of? Because it can't be American soil.
Why not?
Because it would be an outsource. They wouldn't go to the Department of Social Services. They'd be employed in a foreign nation.
Wouldn't they go to the Department of Social Services if their employer is now no longer employing them or paying them? Which is also suggesting that Cobra has been paying into the unemployment benefit because they have to.
Well, then you have to look at. See, we're asking the stupid questions. Did Cobra fit the bill or foot the bill for flying all of them back to America to go to the Department of Social Services?
The U.S. has deserts.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you assume that all this terrorist shit's happening off in the Middle East somewhere, probably because it's the 80s and Desert Storm was going on, but
Desert Storm was not going on in the 80s, but okay,
90s, whatever.
It's leading up to it, but yeah,
it's getting there. We're getting close. You know, we got the whole Reagan selling guns to the Middle East. It's fine. It's close enough.
Sure.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, no, that's pretty solid data, but okay.
Do you think Cobra's operating out of like fucking?
Yes, it's
Nevada?
A domestic. Also, what in the 80s, especially, what better way to hide your organization than to just conduct business?
The small amount of space of the American frontier that's just desert.
Small.
It's small enough that like
small.
As far as like not like populated. Look, man, they have full scale battles out there. There ain't no fucking way this ain't shattering somebody's fucking like porch swing or some shit in nearby town. That's all I'm saying. Like, it seems like a lot of shit goes down in this desert. They get tanks and jets.
Right.
There's no way the U.S. government is authorizing bomb droppings inside America's soil against a fucking terrorist organization they can't root out. that's operating openly and paying taxes in the American government. That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like there's a legal side of it, and then there's the front of it, and then there's the illegal side of it. I mean, yeah. I mean, there has to be. There has to be. There's no other possible way.
I wish it was in an ocean. If Cobra was operating on a fucking like oil rig in the ocean, that'd be more believable to me.
No. And for the record, the Great Basin Desert, okay, is 190,000 square miles.
Yeah, that's
spanning Nevada, Utah, Oregon, Idaho, and California.
And you think Cobra's
it's pretty
just
fucking
set up
big
shop in there? I don't believe it. I don't know if someone in the comments let us know if it's ever stated that Cobra operates their militant forces within the borders of the United States, because that would be insane. They would have already had a nuke dropped on them.
We can just look that up now. Here, hold on. Where does Cobra
It's a vague Middle Eastern country.
I am very curious.
That's what it's going to say. It's going to say vague Middle Eastern country.
Joe.
Mexico. They're in Mexico.
Oh.
Are they in Mexico?
No.
Okay.
So apparently, Cobra maintains a number of bases around the world and several media incarnations. Cobra's primary base is Cobra Island. In the Marvel Comics series, Cobra has bases underground, cells, and even a whole community is scattered across the globe. The most notable, like the one that's currently going on, is Broca Beach, which is in Springfield, Missouri. There's Castle Deathstroke that's in Scotland. Cobra Citadel, also known as Silent Castle.
Deathstroke is Scottish?
I guess. Or at the very least, his fortress is.
So Chris Eccleston was a perfect casting for that then. That's awesome.
There you go. The fact that you knew that is kind of crazy. Cobra Citadel is in Eastern Europe. So yeah, they're
just all so they're Cobra, a global.
There's the Cobra Consulate, which is a high rise in New York City, and it's called the Cobra Consulate.
Okay, so these people that are unemployed. So how do you have all of this,
right?
And you can't pay your employees, and then now
there's an airship. That's right. I forgot about that. The helicarrier.
It makes me wonder. Then, like, okay. So I guess this would be kind of like
I mean, the U.S. is in debt, like $4 trillion or whatever the hell it is. So, I mean, why can't Cobra also be in debt?
Anybody.
Sure we are. We pay
but they're like a global, international thing.
Right.
I can't
Criminal
imagine
organization,
all of
terrorist
their...
group.
I can't imagine all their employees will go to the same place.
That's not that screenshot is clearly not all of the Cobra employees.
See the silhouettes in the window. They're filling that building. They're waiting in line around the block.
There's no there's no
there are some silhouettes in the window. I get it's a cartoon. Goddamn, we're asking too many questions about this stupid ass fucking cartoon.
There is. There are.
It's just silly.
But those are not silhouettes in the window. They're just standing in front of the window.
That's silhouettes in the window up there at the top.
What are you up here?
Yeah, that's the second floor. They're filling that building. That's a person silhouette.
Those are just like the employees, the people that have to work at the Department of Social Services.
Why are they waiting in line? Look, that guy's been here for a while. He's leaning against the wall. He's tired.
Up here on the second floor,
down here,
are just, look, that's just people at the desk.
These guys waiting in line.
Oh yeah, these guys are 100% waiting in line because
which means the building is full.
I mean, maybe, or maybe they have poor crowd control. I mean, just in this picture right here, there's like 25 people. That's not really that much.
There's 13 people.
Did you really count?
Yes.
You proved my point even more.
But we don't get to see the wide angle where it's like down the street. Somebody's
This
over
is
there selling hot
1980s
dogs.
television. There is no wide angle. It's like that is the angle. Oh,
Ah!
Paul. Oh, Paul. Oh, Paul. Oh, also, I did not mention when we were doing the whole like sort of opening, like the welcoming and the thank yous and whatnot. Just to remind everybody,
Okay.
tomorrow we are sitting down with Austin Allen
Oh
Hamlin.
yeah.
He is the writer, journalist, and all around comic book creator guy
Yeah, I need to
that
research.
we're going to be talking to. Seems like a fun guy. He's posting little TikToks and whatnot about him getting in shape, working out, and just doing, normal person things. But we're going to sit down and talk to him. The book or his book, Big Guns Stupid Rednecks, I did read. I was going to talk about this episode. Um, that was one of the books that I read. Otherwise, I would have like 2 books that I read, even though last week was a huge pull. Dude, there was so many books that I pulled last week. It's kind of dumb.
Dude, this week's the same.
Kind of dumb. This week I only have like 4, I think.
I like how we interchange. Like when you have a fuckload, I have like 2, and when you don't,
How many do you have
uh,
this week?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus, I ordered one that's coming in the mail.
What did you order in the mail?
The Absolute Catwoman homage.
Oh, you did. Oh, the graded one? Oh, okay.
Just
The
the
way you were
trade.
talking. Oh, okay.
But I did have my guys set aside the incentive cover of Corpse Night #5, the Absolute Batman homage cover of Fireborn #3, the glow in the dark cover for Bad Seeds,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bad Seas drops this week. Okay.
Sunset #1,
Yep.
Gambit #2. We got the one shot coming out for Deadshot,
Mm-hmm.
um, Harlequin and Poison Ivy, and then like all of the recent DC books have a sneak peek. I guess Poison Ivy is giving Gotham to the green.
I mean, sure, that's probably the result of bad seeds or
Yeah, it
part of
looks
the
like
result of
she's
bad seeds.
conversing with like 3 evil versions of Swamp Thing. I'm not super familiar with all the green stuff in DC, so I vaguely know a little bit about Swamp Thing.
Are there any other green
Well, they call
characters
it
besides?
they call it the green, and that's like
Right,
the essence of nature or whatever.
right. But
Mm.
besides Ivy and Swamp Thing, like, is there anyone else that would fall into that category?
Well, yeah, like plant derived controlling motherfuckers, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Fuck, they're in the back of these books. I'm gonna freaking open this shit up. I think I saw this preview like 9 times in the last fucking week. So Vandal Savage is assembling all of his troops and marching through the streets, and
Right. But those aren't
Ivy's
green
Ivy's
plant-based
giving
fuckers.
over control to these motherfuckers,
Right.
and
The
none of them are Swamp
Cthulhu-looking
Thing.
asshole.
They're
Yeah.
they're like Swamp Thing-esque, but they're not
Right.
Swamp Thing.
Hmm.
Um, and she talks about the murder of Bog Venus. I don't really know what's been happening over in Bat Fractions with all this, so,
I
uh,
don't I don't remember Bog Venus being on there. I don't recognize that name at all.
maybe it's something that happened in Poe Ivy.
Oh, maybe. Oh, Bog Venus is a Swamp Thing character,
That makes sense. Obviously, she was
fictional
murdered.
as an anti-hero. Let's see. Yeah, just
So who are the Bad Seeds preview plant people? See if somebody on the internet knows.
plant people.
The Parliament of Trees, the Greens
Oh God.
Council. In DC lore, the Parliament of Trees is a collective consciousness and ruling body of plant elementals that protect the green. So you
Okay.
have founding members Yggdrasil, Turu, and Yam. I'm assuming that's who those 3 might be.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Huh.
she's making a deal with the Parliament, handing over a degree of control and oversight of Gotham City in exchange for their backing against Savage. So she's giving part of Gotham to the Green to take out Savage.
Oh, so she's upset with Savage. So now there's a three-way fight between Savage, the Bat family, Ivy and Savage, and then Ivy and the Bat.
Yeah. Seems like it's
Interesting.
gonna be a big
I wonder
thing.
what was the wedge between Savage and Ivy then. I guess she was
I
upset
don't think they
because he
like
didn't.
each other. Didn't he come in and like start fucking throwing weight around about a bunch of shit a couple times?
Not really. I mean, he had
I
to
thought they were
get
doing
her
something
to
with it.
approve the whole anti-bat program thing that he's running, the little campaign he's running against them. That's arrested Barbara.
I don't know. I don't follow
Huh.
these fucking nature motherfuckers.
These EPB ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, fuck
These
that shit.
or EPA rather, not EPB. EPB is a internet service provider up here.
Yeah. Somebody call BP Oil and have them spill all over Gotham.
Oh, we're sorry.
You think Bruce
we're
Wayne?
sorry.
Think Bruce Wayne's ever had to do an apology video for Wayne Tech?
I mean,
Or Wayne Enterprises?
probably.
He's like, I'm Bruce Wayne with Wayne Enterprises.
Because wasn't it like Wayne Tech
We're
that has like produced parts that villains have put together to destroy Gotham
probably.
or whatever?
Yeah, it's like he comes
similar
on,
to Stark Industries.
He's just like he's got his fucking like paper or whatever. He's reading teleprompter. He's got his cup of coffee to look modern and like kind of humble. And he's like, I'm Bruce Wayne with Wayne Enterprises. And recently it's come to my attention that some of our technology was used to murder probably a lot of you.
Probably a lot. Doesn't even say like an actual number. It's probably a lot.
Just wanted to say from our family to yours, we're sorry.
We're sorry.
So, yeah,
if you were affected, call the 1-800 number below.
It's like and then the 1-800 number is not responsible for
He sets up a foundation and shit.
Poor
everybody gets a settlement check. It's all $4.28, you know.
Do you think Alfred goes behind like cars he's crashed through with the Batmobile and leaves like insurance information? Or just like a fat stack. It's like if your car was injured,
he just leaves a check. Or
dude, I wonder if there's like a shitty Gotham lawyer with like a fucking furry ass blazer.
There's like a Better Call Saul version.
Yeah, and he's just like, has your car been injured in a Batmobile driven incident? Call me, Wayne Gretzky, or fucking hockey player.
Wayne Gretzky. Instead of like ambulance chasers, you have bat chasers.
Yeah, the fucking night crawlers, but they just chase Batman.
What happens if you're? I mean, I imagine your insurance just kind of. Could you imagine? That's why the only people that live in Gotham are fucking like multi-billionaires.
Yeah.
Super villains.
The normal
goons.
people have been fucked by insurance
because their insurance premiums are so high because everything just gets destroyed.
I'm Marty McDowell, and I'm here to fight for you. Has your family been frozen to death? Has your car been covered in acid?
Did you breathe a mysterious gas and have a permanent smile across your face?
Was your dog eaten by a plant? If so, call me, Marty McDowell. I'll fight for you.
Have you or a family member
I don't get frozen or eaten by a plant
from asbestos or mesothelioma?
Asbestos? We don't cover that. We only cover supervillain related crime insurance claims.
Please keep in mind, you have to be a resident of the city of Gotham to use our services.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's the same guy
free
that
consultation.
goes over. It's the same guy that goes to New York. It's like, has your home been destroyed by an alien invasion force that you were not warned about? Did a super soldier crash through your home and destroy your belongings? How much web was stuck to you? We'll make sure you get paid for every inch.
Oh, got it. Just living in Gotham by itself is an insurance hazard, like
Dude, yeah,
a
just
premium.
anywhere, any comic book really. Fucking, I think the
Yeah.
only place it's not would probably be Coast City because Green Lantern's always out of town. like, like he doesn't fight in Coast City. It's the only one that doesn't get destroyed on a regular basis. Fuck living in Metropolis. Giant
Yeah,
robots every
Metropolis and
fucking
Gotham are
week.
absolutely toast.
Star City's worse. Fucking just because of Barry's Rogues Gallery, they're just fucking awful. It's like, don't go to Star City either.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Was your boating trip interrupted by a god of the sea? Fuck.
I like it.
Shit.
All right, Paul. Well, since I already brought it up, I'll talk about old big guns. Ugh. Old big guns.
We talked about this
stupid
briefly,
rednecks.
I think.
Oh, I told you
Yeah.
about it, and
Oh,
I sent you the file. But
I
yeah,
didn't
big
read
guns,
it.
stupid rednecks. Well, we might have just touched on it, but I didn't read it. I didn't have any context like I do now.
Okay.
But yeah, this is put out by a friend of the show, Austin Allen Hamblin. This is very,
Hamblin.
you know, I'm not saying that it's a copy. I know it's not a copy, but it does kind of give me Dungeon Crawler Carl vibes.
Dungeon Crawler.
But it's still interesting.
I think
It's focused around intergalactic, like alien gladiatorial games that's broadcasted, throughout the universe. Very
yeah, I
similar
mean
to
that's
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
dude, that's a cliche now. That's been done
Right.
so many times, like in media
Right.
in general.
But to be fair, this book is also several years old at this point.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm talking about it now and why I'm reading
And
it
now I'm
now
gonna
is
talk
because
shit about you tomorrow and be like, yeah,
yeah, is because we're going to be
Robert was like,
interviewing
oh, you're
Austin
just
tomorrow.
derivative of fucking Crawler because it's more popular.
Jesus. No. It came out. I will say it probably if Big Gun Stupid Rednecks didn't come out before Dungeon Crawler Crawl, it was like right on the heels of it. To the point where I would
I was
think
comparing Guns Akimbo to Dungeon Crawler Carl, so I'm not fucking
true. Very true. But this book, it's interesting. It follows two brothers, Clay and Clint. Clay goes missing. Clint is kind of like this guy who's pretty much. He's this guy who is from he says the state. I want to say Nebraska.
Wow.
And he's from like a very like hick redneck sort of family, but he kind of breaks away from it, moves to the city, and is just a city boy.
City boy.
But his brother Clint
I bet you
goes
take
missing.
Prilosec, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. But he goes missing, and so he kind of like goes searching for Clay. He ends up getting abducted by aliens and finds out that Clay was also abducted. And has now become like the aliens grand champion, going like 27-0 or whatever, just by murdering people.
Think about kill death ratio, Clint.
Yeah. But what's interesting is there is no love lost, because Clint kills the shit out of Clay.
What?
Yeah, like there's a whole lot of like
fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
Mama never liked
Clint.
you.
Clint becomes this like super mega champion of the show. He ends up becoming like a producer and making changes to the show to help improve the ratings because apparently they've been in the dirt. He basically becomes Space Vince McMahon and turns it into like WWE.
Like previous to the abduction.
Yeah, there's some. There's not any.
I always hated
here,
you.
Yeah, kind of. Like I only look for you because you're my brother, but otherwise, fuck you, and fuck what you stand for, sort of thing. But Clint really gets into it. He kind of enjoys the attention and enjoys the success, and he also understands that he's only kept alive because he's been kind of successful and plays along with the whole show. It takes some twists and turns, and
Y'all got
it's
Twizzlers up here?
interesting.
Y'all got space
They
Twizzlers?
yes. They end up having all sorts of different variations of the show. It's not just rednecks versus rednecks, which is kind of what it starts out as. They have hippies at one point in time. They start to introduce other species to fight against
Nice.
rednecks. And their whole thing is like, or the whole way to justify it is they go to the planet, in this case Earth, and they try to find the culture or the population of people that's kind of like on the bottom rung, like people that
Minorities.
generally everyone else kind of doesn't like. So it's kind of like, we're going to do it's going to be net positive if we end up, killing off the entire population of rednecks.
Net positive. God damn, he's got a high opinion about rednecks. I didn't feel like
that was my term, by the way, a net positive, but is what it comes across as,
That's
But the fact that he also throws in hippies is just kind of funny. And there's also other references.
fucking hippies.
So he and I are talking about the interview that's tomorrow, and he sent me the book, and I started reading it, and I made the comment. I was like, the phrase about fucking hating TikTok is not lost on me because we're talking on TikTok, like we're messaging back and forth. And he's like, "What?" I'm a little confused. So I sent him a screenshot of it because
I forgot I even wrote that shit.
There's a panel where Clint makes a comment about, I guess, choosing to go along with the aliens, and he's like, "I fucking hate TikTok, anyways."
You know what? I too would leave the planet because of TikTok. I think I'm over it, really. There are a multitude of reasons I would want to leave the planet. Like if aliens were like, "Hey, you want to go with us compete in a death game show?" I'd be like, "Fuck yeah! I hate Tesla drivers and TikTok and President Trump and Todd McFarlane."
A jump. Why? There's no other option. You can't just avoid TikTok. You can't just
You can't avoid the Tesla drivers. No, they're everywhere. It's annoying. Just like TikTok. Can't get away from it.
So good. I was looking for that screenshot because I could pull it up, but yeah, I guess it's way too far.
Fuck you, Clint. Fuck you, Clint.
Basically. Yeah, there's no law.
Just hiding
no
behind walls, popping shots at each other.
Basically, it's like Gladiator, but aliens and rednecks. So, and like the head alien guy, the one that's like running the whole show, has like a very like Emperor Palpatine look to him with like the hood and everything.
Do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys hunt for fun around here? You got space deer? We'll make you some space jerky. Y'all got cable? Satellite?
You got cable?
I gotta watch my soaps.
Oh, that's good. All right, Paul. Well, go ahead and give us the nitty gritty on Dead Acre.
Oh, nothing happened.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been waiting for something to happen because both covers of the last two books have been like this, right?
Right.
You never get to see that. You're never going to see that. It'll be book 4 before we see that. I don't know what the fuck's happening. He spent 25, that's generous, 35% of the book talking to an angel in a mirror who started talking to him at the end of the first book. And we get a shitload of exposition. I mean, dude, this book is filled with exposition that I'm just like, I already kind of got the gist, guys. I get it. He's brought back to life. He fights for heaven. Whatever. Who cares? I get it. He's immortal, kind of. Let's move on. Let's go to the thing. And she's like, there's a hell mouth or hell pit or some shit in that town, and he's got to be careful. And it's like, they don't fucking, all the exposition they give us, they don't fucking explain what the fuck that is at all,
Okay.
except that I'm assuming demons or some shit are gonna crawl out of it. I'm like, alright. So he goes to
Okay.
investigate, like, the church, and then he finds, like, a dead lady's ring, and there's, like, a boy there in one of the graves. I and nothing happens.
Is there
He
no psycho killing horse again,
the
or
No, that was the other book. This is a different book. They're 2 different
oh,
books.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, this
I
one
thought this was
this
the same book. I was like, what
no,
the
this is a different book. This is that one
fuck?
was fucking, the Hercule Poirot kind of fucking mystery with a horse that's killing people. This one's about a supernatural gunslinger that's brought back to life by the forces of heaven to fight the forces of hell on Earth.
Oh, now that premise sounds awesome, though.
It is. It sounds awesome. I wish they get to that,
Right.
but they're taking their sweet damn time with it. And then you also find out he personally has an aversion to silver because apparently supernatural beings all have an aversion to silver, so he can't touch his own silver bullets and load them without wearing gloves, without it burning like hell.
O
Um,
okay.
and I was like, okay, that's probably going to come up, I'm sure. And probably not in this book. Nope. Oh, it didn't. Cool. Great. Great payoff. I should have waited for this to be in a big fucking like hardback thing, like
Oh, yeah,
because
full
it
on, like,
takes so
omnibus.
long for this. I don't know when the third one's coming out. The second one took
Uh,
fucking come out, and
right.
it's just nothing's happening. And I want something to happen so bad because the covers keep making it seem like something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's just from you describing it just now, it sounds awesome.
And it's an awesome premise. Do something with it. I get it. You got a story you want to tell, but damn, are you dragging it along?
Right.
There's like unnecessary dialogue in this too, monologues and shit like that, where he's like in his own head and he's like, I know the angel in the mirror ain't really a man or a woman, but I still feel uncomfortable being naked in front of it. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Move on. He's getting dressed or whatever. And I'm just like, God, this is taking him getting dressed took like 6 pages. It
Mm,
was so long. And it's just this nonstop conversation with the angel. And I'm just like, all right. And I'm and freaking
gotcha. Well, then
oh,
the next issue is supposed to come out September 23rd. So,
a
that's what
whole
it's slated for.
fucking month, dude.
Right.
Damn.
Which makes
Are they
sense. I
printing
mean,
these
most of them are a month.
like I guess. I mean,
The first one came
damn.
out July 1st. So,
Who's the
July 1st
publisher
to
for
August
this?
19th. So,
Who published this? Vault?
Vault.
Oh, they do that excommunicated book I keep seeing. Oh, and the Dungeon Crawler Carl
Yeah, they do
graphic
Dungeon
novel.
Crawler Carl.
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Carl.
Really, seriously, they wrap it all up right here at the end. And it's like, to be continued. And it's like, he found a mysterious clue. He's searching for answers. He's got an inexplicable awakening. All right, that's all that happened. Look
All
how many
right.
fucking pages this is.
Right.
And it takes so long before he actually, this amount of pages before he actually leaves the fucking saloon. Like,
All right. Yeah.
it's so long. I mean, I just want to get to the like monsters and the fucking shooting stuff, and it's taking too long.
You
It's my
know, the
favorite
Western
part.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my
Oh, they've
favorite
got some
part.
other cool books. This is interesting.
Yeah, man, I've been looking through. So when I was looking for like more Batman homage covers, I
Right.
was looking like I looked at every publisher. So I've seen a lot of like the Vault stuff and
Right.
um
Boom and whatever.
oh, there was a combination coming out that what's killing the or something's killing the children or whatever.
Yeah.
There is Swamp Thing is killing the children, and it's like a combination book that's coming out apparently.
Huh.
Um, I
Okay.
know Witchblade and Vampirella are getting a crossover. from 2 different publishers. It's Witchblade X Vampirella and then Vampirella X Witchblade. There's a lot. Dude, I got, like,
Yeah.
fucking pulled in. I looked up to, like, October 14th of books that are coming out.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
I've done the same, not necessarily for variants, but just to see if there's any other, like, books that I want to get into. Like, for
Yeah.
example, like what I did with books I pulled last week being Dispatched and, Witness Point, which I have not read yet, so I have to talk about that next week, because 'cause I'm a
Did you read
dum-dum.
did you read Daredevil?
I did read the Devil. I did. We can talk about that. Let me pull that up, meow.
I didn't like it.
Daredevil number 5.
I didn't like it because it was bad. I didn't like it because, like, nothing fucking happened.
I
Like, stuff happened, sure. He beat Omen,
right,
kind of, but, like,
right.
the build up to it and everything was just so unsatisfying, and then, like, the fight
I
itself was the art wasn't
I
really phenomenal or anything, like, nothing stood out in this book.
I thought the jump from the crime scene to Foggy's apartment, like, there was some buildup there with Foggy trying to get a hold of Daredevil, and you're like, "Why isn't he picking up? Why isn't he answering? What's gonna happen? Is Foggy in trouble now? Or is Daredevil?" Because I mean, we know where the book leaves off, where, number 4 leaves off, but, um, it's very,
No,
what's
no, no
happened in the
problem.
meantime kinda thing. Um, and I'm glad that dumbass detective, Dominic, recognizes that he didn't do shit for his partner. He just stood there and watched him get his eyes gouged out.
Yeah,
And
I just
he had a little bit of a redemption later on by shooting Omen.
which that brings up a point of weirdness for Daredevil for me, because like, this is the same Daredevil that's exclaimed, I killed a man, broke my, like, code, and it fucking ruined me as a person." But I'm like, "You're okay, like, with the transitive property of killing people? Like, you don't care as long as somebody else does it then?" Because he seemed as
Right.
like, if I didn't let the officer shoot him, what would have happened?" And it's like, "Wait, so you knew the officer was gonna kill him?"
Yeah, because he, like, heard him coming up the stairs
He
and
heard the gun coming out and everything, and it's
right.
like, where do you draw the line, Matt?
I
Where
I have
you
kinda wondered the same thing, like, why would you be so concerned about that? But
at what point do we draw the line? And I know Punisher's been pressuring him to see that too, but whatever.
right.
And
And
this
Foggy
is
even was just like, what I mean, so what? Like, well, if
if he hadn't shot him, what would you have done, kind of thing? Yeah.
right.
The
Like,
other interesting thing about this is now the second character in current run of Marvel that has precognitive abilities. Blind Owl also recently got precognitive abilities. So you have a guy stealing eyeballs in a comic book about a blind guy.
oh, you're talking about the Omen. For some reason, I thought you were talking about Daredevil having,
No,
like,
and
being able
now
to
you
see the
but
future kind
now
of.
but you also have Blind Owl seeing the future, and it's like, why is this coming up a lot?
Maybe
And
it's
it's
the
like,
flavor of the day.
are these 2 things connected? Because
No, that yeah.
We know Punisher and Deadpool are about to have a crossover, and,
Right.
I don't know how it's gonna play into this. I also don't know at what point of this run of Daredevil does the Moon Knight stuff that's going on right now happen? Is it after this
Mm,
stuff with Omen, or is it before this stuff with Omen? And if it's before the stuff with Omen, then it's like, "Oh, okay, Moon Knight's gonna save his friends," so because obviously they're not running simultaneous side by side, you know what I mean?
right. Huh. I guess that's the other thing. In Moon Knight, has anything suggested that Daredevil is the same as this Daredevil?
Costume's exactly the same.
I mean, it's kinda hard to not be,
Costume's
but
the same, and they talk about his past with the whole King Daredevil shit, and I'm assuming that's the same fucking Daredevil. The only thing they don't really talk about is, like, if he's a teacher or whatever. He's fighting crime when Moon Knight picks him up, so
I guess that would be the defining thing for me is if they mention, if he's practicing law or if he is teaching or whatever,
Yeah.
or if he's a mayor or whatever the case may be.
Mayor.
Because in this book, he refers to Foggy as his former law partner, and we
Yeah.
already know that he's a teacher and all that. So like that part
So
is
I mean,
established. But
I don't really know. Like, I would like to know, but I don't know.
yeah, I think you'll get an answer. We'll get an answer at least at some point in time. But I mean, this book overall, I think, yeah, it's meh. It's nothing
It is
crazy
very meh.
revolutionary. Like, it isn't. Is it? I think it's the first time we see Foggy. I feel like up until now he's been kind of out of town. Of course,
Yeah,
this
but
is
he
him coming
we
home.
saw him on the phone, I think, in an
Oh,
earlier book.
I gotcha.
What the
It
fuck's
also, yeah,
happening
it
with
ended kind
Cobra?
of weird too. Like the very last conversation bubble is Foggy going like, "Now let's talk about when you don't answer my text or phone calls," and then that's the end of the book. It was just kind of like, okay, weird. Um, but did you also
Dude,
see the Avengers #1 like promo at the end?
the blind bag.
Is that a blank bag? Or I just noticed that it
Oh,
was
I
Captain
saw
Marvel.
I don't know. I didn't
Was
read that. I don't
I
like
didn't read it either. I just
that.
saw the front cover and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of interesting." It was Captain Marvel, Daredevil, Wolverine, and Jo- John Luke Cage, maybe?
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
John Jacob Jingleheimer
I don't know.
Schmidt. Yeah, I
I
don't
do
know.
know that Avengers #1 is gonna have a blind bag though, because they keep advertising it all over the place.
I mean, it really would not surprise me at all. But I don't know of that carnation of Avengers, but there has also been a half a billion of them.
There's a
Um,
shitload. I mean, there's
is-
West Coast Avengers and like Great Lake Avengers, and then there's regular Avengers, and there's new Avengers, young Avengers, bold Avengers, Ultimate Avengers.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
made
just
some of those up. I don't.
I did not know. I had heard of, West Coast Avengers, East Coast Avengers, and I don't really know like the ins and outs of it. The way I understand it is it's kind of like franchised out, allowing the Avengers to have a higher uh,
Basically,
uh, coverage of the nation. But I did find
yeah.
out that there was a third one as well. It's kind of like I don't know, like Avengers Great Lakes or some shit like that. Like
This was yeah, the Great Lake Adventures.
oh, so okay, I didn't hear you at all.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just kinda mute you out when I have a thought, and
Yeah.
I need to keep the thought. Wait until I get an
Mhm.
opening, and, yeah, can try not to interrupt
I
you, but
say Great
that's
Lake
fair.
Adventures. I do know
Okay.
Moon Knight was part of the West Coast at one point, and then, like, kind of the East Coast, and then fucking, that but I mean, everybody's been in the Avengers.
Right.
And, like, if you're a superhero, you most likely been in the Avengers at this point. And then
Is
if you've
it
not, then you've been on some bullshit like Hero for Hire or Thunderbolts, or you were, like, stand-in Fantastic Four members or something.
stand-in Fantastic Four members?
Dude, have you seen that?
Wow.
The old Fantastic Four where it's like reads like, "Hey, I need you to create a new like Fantastic Four team to step in for us." And Spider-Man gets Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine. And they're the Fantastic Four, and I'm like, "Explain." And, like, he's like, "Oh, well, I got the Hulk here to match things, strength. You got me to match your smarts, Reed. You got, Ghost Rider here for Johnny's flame. Sure, flame. And Wolverine, well, he's just so short, you can barely see him anyway, so that's kinda, like, invisible
Right,
while
yeah,
you're
he's
right.
just a
Yeah.
little guy,
He's just a little guy.
little spicy guy,
Like,
little homunculin.
it's the weirdest fucking Fantastic Four was when they did that.
Well, Paul, what about absolute Green Arrow? I did get a
I
chance to
liked
read
it.
this
I liked
finally.
it.
I did too. There is I did some research on this one. Some good old research, but we see kind of the origins of Solomon Grundy, and we find out that he is a failed project of
Hammond.
Dr. of what? Yeah,
Of
of Hammond
Hammond.
and Dr. Eicher.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, but he also mentioned another guy. Do you remember the other guy? The other failed project?
Dude, he mentioned so many of them.
What was it?
They got the guy with the spider
Jack
tattoo on his
Jack
fucking head.
Spray.
Yeah.
So it's Solomon Grundy and Jack Spray, which are both nursery rhymes.
Yeah, they mentioned that in the last book that they were all named after nursery rhymes.
I didn't pick up on that for some reason. I guess I'm a dum dum. But do you know about Dr. Eicher?
Not really.
So it turns out Dr. Eicher is a pre-established villain from the 40s for a character named Our Man. Do you know who Our Man is?
Oh, I do know Our Man.
Rex
Wait,
Tyler.
he's a villain for Our Man?
Yes.
Huh.
But Rex Tyler is also mentioned previously
Yeah,
in Absolute Green Arrow.
we
Yep.
talked about that. Yeah, because of the
Yep.
Mirakuru. Because that's what Our
Yep.
Man used to use was the Miraloco or Miraloco, whatever the fuck bullshit. So that's cool. So they're
Yeah.
doing some Our Man shit. All right.
Yeah. I read that and I was like, for some, I could not even begin to tell you why I thought about it, but I was like, Dr. Eicher, Dr. Eicher.
It just sat with you
Let me
wrong.
do some research on this. Let me look up this name because I feel like this is not one that's just kind of like pulled out of, thin air for some strange reason. Like I feel like there's some like continuity here, some
Sure,
history
yeah.
with this name. And that came up and pulled, came into Our Man, which led to Rex Tyler. And I was like, oh shit, okay. There's a little bit more context here, in for this absolute universe and in this
Yeah,
book.
I think we're pulling a lot from like older stuff, which I think is great. But um, of course, one of my theories was busted in this book. Um, kind of. It led me down a new theory trail, though.
No.
Spoilers. Um, Hammond Hammond takes the sheet off, and Ollie's been chopped to bits, and we see
Yeah,
his
I got a
head and
screenshot of that too.
his body parts and everything. Um,
Yeah.
not long after
Yeah.
that, when I was like, "Ah, fuck, it's not Ollie." Um, but not
There he
long
is.
after that, uh, first of all, why isn't he more decomposed? Second, um,
Because they tried to revive him, I'm sure, right? And then they were just like, oh, this.
so here's the thing, not long after that, a piece of Solomon Grundy, like, recombobulates and fucking attacks, Black
Right.
Canary, and now I'm
Because he makes the
wondering
comments like, this is the best part of Solomon Grundy is that he like
he keeps
reconstructs
coming back,
himself.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm wondering if, because it's not Roy Harper, obviously. There's no way
Right.
he had time to put on the suit and do all that shit after he ran
Right.
away. And he's too much of a junkie to have, like, very obvious from the last book. And then, so my now running theory is, other than it being a Revenant Ollie, which obviously doesn't work now, is that it's a piece of Ollie that got, when they were cutting him up, got away and rejuvenated into a sort of remnant Ollie.
Right. Well, they make a comment. Do I still? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. He's talking about imagine our consternation when Oliver Queen fit the criteria. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we released his body back into society. Uh, unfortunately, we released his body back into society. That
So that
suggested to
makes me
me
like,
what you're saying.
did I wonder if that's how he was able to carry out his Green Arrow shit prior to being killed. It's like if he was able to hold his own, and then maybe a piece of him became this new like vengeance thing, and
Mm.
then like the rest of them still in pieces back at the original Ollie's in pieces in the lab.
So maybe this
there will,
Green Arrow is like a forearm or an elbow or something like
yeah,
that of Ollie that has kind
kind of like a
of
bad pull situation
right.
of Ollie.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what I was thinking.
bad pull situation. Although my thing is, like, it still gives really mad League of Shadows vibes, and I know we talked about, like, or League of Assassins, and, like, we talked about Ra's al Ghul being in space or whatever, but, like, the outfit, the mask, the swords, it all gives a very, very specific fucking vibe. We
Right.
also see Ollie's hand chopped off at the end, but nothing happens with it, so we'll see. I guess we'll see about that
Was it hot? Well,
reconstruction
I know
thing.
Hammond's hand is
Hammond's hand
taken.
got he's robotic though, because it got cut off in the,
Right.
like, first book or whatever. Um,
Right.
but we see Ollie gets his hand cut off at the end of the book.
Oh yeah.
Or not
Yeah.
Ollie, sorry, not Ollie. The Green Arrow, the absolute
Green Arrow. Right. Yeah,
not
I
Ollie,
took this
but
screenshot
Ollie.
because he mentions Roz, Kale, and Grimm.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Um,
Well,
because I
Hammond
was like,
mentions
oh,
them, yeah.
but I
That's
was like,
it
okay,
is
so now we're
very, very interesting to see what we're cooking up now. I mean, I hate that Black Canary's getting her own book because this is still basically just her book, like 5 issues of just her fucking doing her
it's
thing.
not just her. I mean, she's driving it along. I feel like she is kind of providing like the vehicle for Green Arrow to be still mysterious, not provide very much as far as like context and conversation or whatnot,
But we
dialogue.
haven't
But
seen any perspective of who this Green Arrow is at all.
right, it's keeping up with the mystery.
It's all been through her perspective, every single bit of the books.
Right.
So it's her book.
But it's not her book. It's all
It's
focused
her
like
chasing down a villain.
it's from her perspective, yeah, but it's like it's the focus and the
Did you
subject
see did
is
you see that she almost broke into her superpower there too
I
for a
did
moment?
when she yeah, like the
Like,
migraine.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Bitch, give in.
Yeah.
Give in. Give
Yeah.
in."
I was like, "Are we finally doing it? Are we finally doing it?" No. No.
I love
Did
that
not.
there's very rarely been an explanation for the canary cry. Like, it's just existed, and then
Right.
every fucking, like, media thing where they've included Black Canary, they just choose to not do it and,
Yeah.
like, try to over explain it if they do it, and it's like, "Please, just give it to her. Doesn't need an explanation. Metahumans exist. Fuck it. Who cares?"
Yeah. I was trying to think. I don't yeah, she doesn't do it in the only other book that I've read with Black Canary is Sirens.
Yeah, but,
Um,
like, the Arrow TV show, like, good God, it takes until they go to, like, an alternate universe and she's, like, the death canary or some shit that she actually fucking does it.
right.
And it's like, I don't think the normal her ever gets it
Hmm.
for no reason. And it's like, why do you have Dinah Lance here if you're not gonna do anything of importance with her except make her a fucking helpless princess that needs rescuing every fucking week? Like, who gives a fuck?
Right.
And then Smallville did it correctly, at least.
Oh, I don't I guess I didn't
But I
realize that she was
don't
in
think the glorious emancipation of Harley Quinn did it well.
Mm,
Like the whole where they went after Black Mask and everything.
yeah.
Ewan McGregor was Black Mask.
Oh, Roman
Romaine
Scientist.
noodles.
Romaine and noodles. Alright, Deathstroke, the
Deathstroke,
Terminator,
Deathstroke the
number
perpetrator.
6.
Um, this was good.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
I
we
I
found out.
I look forward to reading it. I have not read it yet because I'm a
We
slack ass son of a bitch.
Yeah, in the last book, we found out it was his ex-wife that was
Right?
dressed as him and destroying his shit. And then she shot Rose. That did happen. Rose got shot in the face. Um, and then both Deadshot and the other guy that I can't remember the name of were like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, we didn't sign up for that. Sorry, Deathstroke, that wasn't us. We had no idea." And
She's
Deathstroke's
just a
on the
crazy ex. Crazy
Deathstroke's on a
lady.
fucking warpath, and he throws a
Yeah.
knife through Deadshot's hand, and he fucking like pushes the other guy down. And is like, "Give me your gun," and he fucking miniguns his ex-wife, and that bitch rises up from the ashes, floating in the air, and it's just like, a lot's changed, Slade. It's like, whoa, she's meta-human now,
Okay.
and and
I
she's
mean,
like fucking since when? And
that's right. You
he
sent
like
me some shots.
he takes his daughter over to an EMT and it basically threatens the EMT, and it's like, if she dies, I will burn this whole place to ashes. And the fucking EMT's like, these people had nothing to do with this. He's like, you heard me. And she's just like, please, we can't. And he's like, yes, you can. And then turns to go back and fight his wife. It's the red in his eyes when they do the close up is crazy. That poor EMT. They're in like a small town somewhere.
Yeah.
So she flies up and is attacking him. And she's like, I was always better than you. Better soldier, better fighter, better shot. Do you know why that is, Slade? Depth perception. Which is fun because he's only got one eye.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like,
only
fuck
got
you,
one eye.
bitch.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
they go into this big hubbaloo fight, and he takes a giant piece of metal and swings it at her, and it's got a great scene of him flying through the air with this giant sword, basically. And she keeps calling
God.
him nothing more than a killer. And then he lands the hit and cuts her arm off.
Oh.
And she's like, why didn't you kill me? Why didn't you finish it? And he's like, I meant to. Guess it was the depth perception.
Oh, damn.
And fucking
Damn.
walks away, which I'm like, why would you walk away? And then so he starts writing a note to his
Depth
daughter.
perception. That's diabolical.
Who's in the hospital, of course, and he's writing a note, and he's like, I can't change. You're wrong. This is who I am. This is how it'll always be. But I think I'm beyond being a gun for hire. So what does that leave? I guess it just makes me a killer. And then fucking he leaves the hospital, and at the bottom it's like, continue to the next thing, Deathstroke number 6 or whatever. Killer for hire, and the for hire part is scratched out. Yeah. And it just says killer.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
all right.
So now we got Deathstroke on the warpath without rules.
I mean, I feel like the rules were kind of like he tried to stick with them. It's kind of like Bishop not trying to fuck with the timeline, even though he fucks with the timeline all the time. Like, it's just like the rules are there as like a guideline.
For Slade, it's more like he only ever did it for money. Like, he never just went out and killed people for the shits and giggles. So now it's unrestrained or untethered.
I gotcha.
Jet Li's Unleashed.
No.
Yes. Is that what that movie was called?
Was it?
Yeah, Unleashed. He was leashed, but now he's unleashed.
The leashed of the whatever. Okay.
You know, when he's in like a fighting pit, and they had that guy that basically was Kingpins and fat dude in a white suit. You don't know.
No.
You don't know Jet Li movies.
Not very well. No. Comments. We have a couple. Cobra's 401k match program is second to none. That's from Right Chef. I thought that was hilarious, and I made the comment that if their 401k match is dollar for dollar, sign me up. I'd work for Cobra. Absolutely.
Are we still getting comments on the poop?
Yes,
no one wants Cherry Garcia. Why?
Let me tell you, dude.
Fucking dirty motherfucker.
Over the past 2 weeks, there has literally been like 20 or 30 new comments. All of them some variation of like, oh, well, I guess it has to do with Two Girls, One Cup. Or I guess we get a preview into the author's
you gotta
whatever.
Yeah, you gotta post a the clips from the Bob Q interview at that point.
I
Being
do. I
like,
have them, and I've even been
you gotta,
like,
well,
"Wow,
you gotta
somebody has a poor sense of writing." I'm like, "Go watch the clip. We interviewed him. He was a
just
fun guy."
comment a link to the
I
clips
do.
with Bob Q.
I do, but people are lazy, and that's okay. It's okay. But also, if it's a good comment, I'll like it. Other than that, I'm just letting that clip live on in perpetuity, however long it's going to go.
We'll get recognized one day.
It's up to like 7,000 likes or something like that. It's crazy.
Dude, Robert, let's live in the future for a moment and just think about this.
Okay.
How's it gonna be when we're walking down the red carpet for the premiere of the like Avengers 12 movie, which has gotten so popular and it took that long? And would we be the ones asking questions, or would we be walking in and be like, we're podcasting?
By the time it's the 12th Avengers movie, we might have graduated from, like, we might still do podcasting, but we're definitely the ones getting asked questions. And it would 100% be along the lines of like, so back in the day, you had this short kind of go semi-viral or whatever, talking about a mutant pooping ice cream. Where does that memory sit with you now? How is it? It's like, well, without soft serve and without Bob Quinn, we wouldn't be here today.
I would just be sitting behind. I would be standing behind you with a fucking ice cream cone, like.
We'd have to find that cosplayer that Bob was talking about that dresses up as her all the time. But another reason why I pointed out this comment is because Austin is the one that said it. But yeah,
if she shows up to Chattanooga Comic-Con, she gets a free sticker.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And an interview and a couple stickers, actually. Yeah. The pull list, who is somebody that recently started following us, and I started following them as well. Great creator on TikTok, says Moon Knight is Dirt McGirt. I was hoping you would get that reference.
Yeah, but what was this in response to?
It was just you giving a review on Moon Knight. The last Moon Knight.
Oh, I didn't watch that clip, so I like the context. But yeah, no, he sucks. Yeah.
And then Austin, in the short that we were talking about Marvel having an alliteration problem, he suggested Fing Fang Foom because we did not say that in the clip. And we forgot about
I feel like I said Fin Fang Foom. I'm pretty sure.
No, he's not in there.
Do you want to try to guess if Mandarin's name is like Mandarin Marcel or Mandarin Marioni?
Mandarin? Who are you talking about with Mandarin?
The Mandarin. Iron Man's main villain. He wears the rings of power that he stole from Fing Fang Foom's ship.
Oh, see, now you're getting into some stuff that I don't know about. I didn't know about that. I barely know about the Mandarin. Barely.
Okay, so did you watch Shang-Chi?
No, I did not.
Do yourself a favor and watch Shang-Chi. It's one of the better MCU movies to come out in a while. First of all.
All right. Now, is that your opinion or is that actual, like, normal human being's opinion?
That's a normal human being opinion of that. Shang-Chi is one of the greatest MCU movies.
I want to doubt you because I know it's you. Oh, Ben Kingsley, isn't it? Okay.
I think the internet cut out. There he goes.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley is in it. I like him. I like him a lot.
Well, yeah, he reprises his role as the fake Mandarin actor guy from Iron Man 3.
All right, so Metacritic has it at a 71, so not terrible.
Okay. Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes. You want to take a guess? Hold on.
79.
Take a guess for Rotten Tomatoes on
82.
for the critics or for the people that actually saw it.
The people that saw it is 85.
No, is 98.
Damn.
98. So you, Paul, for a change, somehow fighting
It's
against all
good.
odds are correct in your
It's good.
statement
It
that it's a
does
good
it
movie.
does some of the toy box shit that I complained about, where, like,
Right.
Wong and Abomination are in it for, like, a
Sure.
moment, but, like, it's so brief.
Also, why would that be such a if I was Marvel, of course I would go into the toy box and pull out every possible thing I
It's
could.
different when it's brief, though. It's, like, one thing when it's brief, it's another thing when you, like, shoehorn it into the plot. You know what I mean?
Okay. Sure.
It's like, "Alright, we got this Hulk movie, or we got this fucking Captain America movie. Should we put a Captain America villain in it? No. Let's put 2 different Hulk villains? Okay. Fi
I think some of that has to do with which of these villains will be popular and will be,
Neither one of them were popular, and the fact they, like, tripled down on the Ed Norton Hulk movie is the MCU Hulk movie, because they brought back the leader from the Ed Norton movie. They brought back the same actor that played him in the Ed Norton movie, but they couldn't bring back Ed Norton.
wait, did we is there actual word on what happened with that? Why
I
Ed
don't
Norton
think he
only did
wanted
that
to,
one?
dude. I don't think he wanted to do it. He didn't want it to
Mm.
become this big thing. Probably. I mean, they do that sometimes. Like, they've replaced like 5 actors in the MCU. They replaced Rhodey. They replaced Bruce. They replaced Thunderbolt Ross with Harrison Ford. Some fucking reason you picked an even older guy to play General Ross. It's going to work out real great in the future, guys. You'll have to replace him here before too long.
True.
Um,
I didn't
who else
remember
did they replace
Rhodey
somebody else?
being somebody else.
Yeah, Terrence Howard played Rhodey in the first Iron Man movie.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, they replaced his ass.
I
Who
wonder
else
why.
did they replace anybody
Yeah, he
else? Or is
sure as
that
shit did. Mm,
every character that was recast? Jesus Christ.
sure.
They got a new girl to play Cassie Lang in Quantum Mania. Hugo Weaving did not come back for Red Skull in Infinity War,
Mm.
and the original Thanos was recast to Josh Brolin.
Who was the original Thanos then?
I guess like the fine, I'll do it myself, or like the before that, whenever it was Damien Poitier. Poitier.
Really? I thought it was
Apparently,
always Josh
apparently
Brolin.
Ryan Gosling was originally cast as Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Hmm. There's a lot of like random bullshit. All right, well, there's a lot. So,
Hmm. Okay.
but the big ones I remember are those 3. So they'll replace Aquafina in the next movie, probably.
Well, she
They
deserves to be replaced. So.
won't though, because she was in What If Zombies.
They'll replace her with what's her name?
They're not
Sweeney.
replacing. There are 2 female sidekick characters they'll never replace the actors for, and that's Kat Dennings and Aquafina. They will never
Yeah.
replace them because they have been in every single bit of Marvel media since their original. They've been in all the What If stuff. They've been in fucking so many movies and TV shows. Well, Aquafina hasn't been in the movies and TV shows, but she's been around. Kat Dennings has been all over the goddamn place. She was in WandaVision and Thor.
Actually, I'm looking at that right now. She was best known for playing Darcy in Thor,
Yeah,
Thor:
Darcy.
Dark World, WandaVision, and Thor: Love and Thunder.
And she's in the What If. She's married to Howard the
Mm.
Duck in What If, and they have a child together.
I mean, my boy Howard,
Played by Seth motherfucking Green.
Yeah.
And they fall in love to Kiss's song "I Was Made for Loving You."
Okay, sure. Why not?
Yeah, and they have a
Why not?
rock and roll half bird daughter that's like got cosmic powers. Yeah,
I dig it. I like
What If
Kat
is
Dennings as
great.
well. So, all right, man.
Yeah, it's been fun.
I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna get some food.
Yeah, well, that's
And
why I ate at the beginning of this, because you hold me hostage for so long sometimes that I have to munch. But I didn't
That
have
is
any sushi.
bold-faced lie. Do not let the FBI guy think that I'm holding you
I
hostage.
was gonna
You
have some
willingly
of
click
my
on the link every week, knowing good and damn well what you're in for. Sir?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I don't know anything.
I just get this link, I click on it, and my face is on the screen. We talk about funny books.
Yeah. The funniest books.
The
They're the
funniest of the
best.
books. All of them. Some people are
didn't pay
green.
for 'em.
Some people are blue. They wear underwear on the outside.
It's like my favorite literary novel. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Classic. Best book. You'll never find a better book. Dr. Seuss is the best author. He's a doctor.
Dr. Seuss.
I'm pretty sure he's related to C.S. Lewis. Don't look it up.
I have to look and see now if Trump has a favorite book.
I just told you it's one fish.
One fish, two
All the places you will go. Books are better when they rhyme. This is a fact. I do not like green eggs or ham.
What? No.
Is it one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish?
God, that would be fucking hilarious. No. Cursory lookup. Donald Trump has frequently stated that the Bible is his all-time favorite
It's my
book.
own book, The Art of the Deal.
I was just going to say, when discussing literature and business, he also repeatedly highlights Trump, the art of the deal.
I like the Bible.
And the classic
There's
World
a
War
part
I
in there.
novel, All Quiet on the Western Front. So we'll say All Quiet on the Western Front is
All
the only
Quiet on the
legitimate
Western
cited source. Besides who says the Bible is their favorite book? Like, I kind of feel like that doesn't count. Like, I can understand why somebody would say it, but that doesn't count.
There's a guy in there. He has strength, and then some lady, of course, takes his hair, and then he doesn't.
There's always a woman.
It's always a woman.
At the heart of all of his problems.
Poor Samson. I like All Quiet on the Western Front. It's about a German. So it makes sense why I enjoy it.
What?
Yeah, it's a book about mental trauma in a German veteran.
Right.
There's a lot of pretty colors.
From the perspective of the German veteran. That's kind of,
it is.
Wow.
Yeah, All Quiet on the.
You know, I've wondered about that too. Like, what about the people that were like they were Nazi soldiers, but it's like they weren't because they believed in like Hitler's vision, but they were kind of out of necessity.
So you think they're just in the bar after World War II? It's like, hey, I didn't kill any Jews, okay? None.
Now there are accounts
just kind of got out of hand.
There are accounts
they escalated
of Nazi officers and soldiers that were like, this is fucked up, and they ended up doing like Underground Railroad type shit of getting people out. Like, there is accounts of that.
They're just they're walking with the lanterns and shit. They're just like Harriet Tubman, yay! Our hero, Harriet Tubman.
God,
she's a woman and a Negro, and she saved so many people.
Oh God,
just like we are. It's so good.
God.
You'll have to bleep that out. Sorry, I went full tilt German towards you. You'll have to excuse my banter.
I'm not bleeping out Negro because that's not that word. That's not bad.
I love black people. I love every people.
I'm friends with 8 of them.
I'm not doing that white guy thing. I'm gonna be like, my best friend is black.
Oh,
we're not doing that, even though he is.
All right, Paul. I'm gonna get food.
Hey,
I'm gonna hop on PlayStation.
Okay. See you guys in the next issue.
To be
Bye.
continued.